Egg vitrification, or essentially egg freezing, is a new reproductive technology that may actually allow women to stop the biological clock. The technology used to freeze sperm and embryos has been around for decades, but the technology needed to successfully freeze an egg has remained elusive until now. Long considered the holy grail of reproductive technology, egg vitrification may change the landscape of infertility forever.
Vitrification is actually the holy grail of IVF because for the first time it gives us the ability to store eggs, which allows women to basically suspend the biological clock, to bank their eggs unfertilized, and for them to come back months or even many years later and to have their own biological children with their own genetics, with a sperm provider of their choice.
In egg vitrification, an egg is frozen in a fraction of a second. This is compared to the previous slow freeze method, where it would take hours to freeze an egg. In the slow freeze method, only 6% of the eggs would survive the freezing and thawing process. In egg vitrification, over 90% of the eggs survive.
They're frozen so quickly that you don't get a chance for ice crystals to form. And it's ice crystals that can damage human cells.
In this method, an egg is placed on the nylon end of the Kitazoto cryotop and is then submerged in liquid nitrogen. It is instantly flash frozen. As long as the egg remains submerged in liquid nitrogen, it can be banked and stored indefinitely. Developed and perfected in Japan, egg vitrification is now used at Zouves Fertility Center. Zouves Fertility Center has been vitrifying embryos for 2 years now and began to vitrify eggs at the beginning of 2009. That year, Zouves Fertility Center thawed its first batch of vitrified eggs, which resulted in the birth of a baby girl. This new technology of egg vitrification has huge implications for a woman's ability to control her reproductive timeline. The perfection of egg vitrification means that women can bank their eggs and wait until much later in life to have their own biological children, even when they have become menopausal.
The ability to vitrify eggs frees women from the yoke of having to choose between career and family. It allows women to pursue whatever educational path they want to follow and to store their gametes, their eggs unfertilized, and to revisit their fertility at any time in the future with whichever sperm provider they choose.
One mother, Mary Windishar, has known the emotional struggle of infertility. Like many women, she weighed career and family and waited to have children. After a long struggle with infertility, Windishar has 2 children through IVF. Windishar is excited about the opportunity that egg vitrification may allow her own daughter.
What better present could you give to someone you love than the gift of time? Because that's what it would be. It would be the gift of travel the world. Don't commit to anybody unless you're absolutely 100% sure that you want to be with this person for the rest of your life. Have the career you want. Work as hard as you want. And then, when you're ready to be that perfect parent without any looking back, you can do that.
Egg vitrification truly does seem to suspend the biological clock, and Zouves Fertility Center is proud to be a part of this new and revolutionary movement in reproductive technology.